Coffee and Headlines is brought to you by the generous support of our viewers and the following community partners: Best Cord Cutting TV, Bravo's Restaurant Bar, El Rey Lounge de Versalles, Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work, Puerto Vallarta Neurofeedback, Puerto Vallarta Owners Reps, Oculto, and Siam Cocina Thai. Thank you for your support, and thank you for supporting our community partners. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Coffee and Headlines. This is our morning get-together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at news from our city, state, and country. We bring them to the table. We take a look at your comments, ideas, and suggestions. We combine all this information and put it to good use as a community of English-speaking folk living here in Puerto Vallarta. And for those of you that don't live here, it's always a pleasure to read your comments as well. I know that you keep Puerto Vallarta pretty close to your heart, so it's nice to see that you find a little place of comfort here in Coffee and Headlines. Today is Thursday, November 21st. We are, I believe, 1 week away from Thanksgiving. U.S. Thanksgiving is coming up. I'm sure there's a lot of opportunities out there to enjoy a classic Thanksgiving dinner. We know that our friends from Oculto were promoting a traditional Mexican Thanksgiving, and the dinner sold out. That makes me very, very happy. So today we have some interesting news and a couple of options to enjoy live music that is not all that expensive. These options are. Let's take a look at it in a second. But first, let's take a look at our primary news block. I don't know who took these photos originally, but I saw them on Tours du Jour's Facebook page. You are looking at a new Emiliano Zapata sculpture unveiled right outside of the Emiliano Zapata market in, well, you know, Emiliano Zapata, the Colonia. Some people call it South Side. Some people call it Old Town. It's Emiliano Zapata. Anyhow, there's a new sculpture there. The artist's name is Manuel Ramo, according to the Facebook post. Haven't seen the sculpture in person, so I don't know if it's made of bronze or if it's made of material that is expected to look like bronze. But next time you're shopping at the Emiliano Zapata market, you'll have an additional photo op to enjoy. In other news, Serpal has announced a temporary interruption in water service for colonias Valentín Gómez Farías, Héroes de la Patria, and Ramblaces. This started this morning at 9 a.m., and service should be restored by 3 p.m. today. So just keep this in mind if you live in any of these three colonias: Valentín Gómez Farías, Héroes de la Patria, and Ramblaces. And of course, we mentioned this yesterday. Puerto Vallarta joined the rest of the nation in celebrating Día de la Revolución, or Revolution Day, with a civic parade that included many local schools, as is traditional for Día de la Revolución. This was the 114th anniversary. We missed it, of course, as we miss many of these early morning activities because we're busy here. But I'm glad to see that a lot of people came out and enjoyed the parade. And now let us take a quick look at our weather forecast just to see what's going on out there. Oh, so unkind. Well, I suppose it's good. Good news, the sun is out. You can finally air out those hemorrhoids. Ouch. Oy, I'm not familiar with those. I know what they are, but I'm grateful that I don't have to air anything out. 26 degrees right now. It's humidity. The humidity is at 75%. Our weather forecast says that today we are going to enjoy clear skies in the morning with rain in the afternoon, a high of 29 and a low of 19. Tomorrow, Friday, humid with mostly cloudy skies throughout the day, a high of 29 and a low of 20. And then on Saturday, humid with mostly clear skies throughout the day, a high of 29 and a low of 19. And that would be our weather for today. I have one question that was submitted to me yesterday. And as usual, when the answer is applicable to everyone or more people or interesting in one way or another, we choose to answer these in the broadcast so that more of us can benefit from the answer if we know it. This one came from a friend named Mary. Mary asks, what is the city doing to replace the tennis and pickleball courts that they allowed the removal of at Parque Parota? That's a good question and an interesting one because it's a little complicated. First of all, as I know it, and if Logan is around, he can clarify any of my statements if I get them wrong. Well, first of all, the tennis and pickleball courts were in private property to begin with. As I understand it, they overstayed their welcome. I think that's what it was. So the owner of the property appealed to the city for the city to help get rid of this unwanted tenant. So the city did its job in getting rid of the unwanted tenant. That's what the city's supposed to do. Is the city supposed to replace the tennis and pickleball courts? Not really. Not any more than the city should be able to find you a new tenant if you kick out the bad tenant. Now, the good news is that there are pickleball courts elsewhere in the city. But back to what's going on at Parque Parota, whatever comes or goes in that piece of land is not up to the city, although the city can grant permissions or deny permissions for certain types of activities to take place in those pieces of land. But at the end of the day, the land belongs to a private entity, and it is up to that entity, not so much up to the city, to make things happen there. And then I got this really funny video from a dear friend. Talk about priorities, you know? Some of us prioritize family, friends, savings, golf, whatever. But this is a line of people waiting to enjoy Krispy Kreme donuts at the shopping mall yesterday. Yesterday, they opened their first ever branch in Puerto Vallarta at Liverpool. And apparently the line went all the way out of the shopping center. There goes our waistline. And the line did go all the way out of the shopping center. So there you have it. And now I have something for those of us that are budget minded out there. Well, first of all, I had a chance to take a quick peek into the inside of the new what is it called? The new entertainment venue, Coco. And it is an amazing black box. And that's what a theater should be, a black box that can be converted into all kinds of wonderful things. And I had a chance to take a look at it briefly while there was a rehearsal going on. Of course, I came home and I looked at some of the prices for the shows that are going on there. And I went, ouch, those are, for the majority of the cases, not for me. It's a good thing I'm not so crazy about tribute shows to begin with. They're not my thing. I know that a lot of people enjoy them. So I'm happy to announce that I found an affordable tribute show in town. See, you can go over to this live music venue in Marina Vallarta. It's called Rouge Theater. And they feature live music. They feature dancing. Right now, they're running a Selena tribute. Of course, Selena Quintanilla was an American singer referred to as the Queen of Tejano music. Her contributions to music and fashion made her one of the most celebrated Mexican-American entertainers of the late 20th century. And it is a 250 peso cover. So for 250 pesos, you can watch a great tribute on Selena Quintanilla at Rouge Theater. So just keep that in mind. And then I found this other one. Without a doubt, Monaco is one of the best live bands in town. They perform tribute shows at the Palm with tickets costing Well, what they do, but you can enjoy them at this restaurant called Monkey Business while you eat, and where you can get a bucket of 10 beers for 499 pesos or 50 pesos each beer, which is not bad at all. Monkey Business is in the hotel zone, and the band plays there every Friday. Now, Daniel Celis, the band leader, may or may not sing your favorite Elton John or Billy Joel songs, but there is a more affordable way to enjoy them at this venue while they are performing live. So the prices for live venues in Emiliano Zapata being what they are, I thought you might enjoy these other two options if you enjoy live music performances or tribute shows. I also wanted to let you know that yesterday's spotlight was absolutely amazing. I'm going to show the location of the video on YouTube in the link notes, in the show notes, not the link notes, the show notes. We had a great conversation with Megan from Epifania, talking about her special volunteering programs for students visiting Puerto Vallarta and also for local students. And we also met Rafael, who is a local medium and a musician. He told us about his experience building a live performance that combines music and medium readings. And now he's looking for a new venue, but you can still connect with him for a one-on-one or small private group session. He's a super nice guy. And of course, I'll share the link to these two interviews from yesterday in the show notes this morning. And of course, this coming Wednesday, we'll have Jorge Villela, who organizes the local Lucha Libre matches. He'll be talking to us about the next match, which takes place on December 7, and the tradition of Mexican Lucha Libre. And we'll also meet Karina Brogam, who is one of the owners of Vagabundas Versalles. This is an amazing restaurant that offers a masterful combination of Mexican and Asian food. We'll hear about how they came to Puerto Vallarta and what is their secret, because they are doing fantastically in this venue. And of course, as I've been mentioning, we have no more interview spots for the spotlight for the remainder of the year. We will continue doing the spotlight until the 18th of December. We will skip New Year's Day and Christmas Day, but we'll be back on February. The spots on January. Oh my God, I'm all over the place today. The interview slots for January and beyond will be made available at the beginning of December. I am so grateful and so happy that the spotlight is finally taking off. May that continue to be the case. And of course, this afternoon, final announcement. This afternoon, the Gratitude Train sails. The Gratitude Boat sails, Paco. This afternoon at 5 o'clock, we'll be at the Joint Boutique Hotel and Co-work talking about awesome music that honors thankfulness, that makes us feel, hopefully, grateful or reflective of reasons why we should be grateful. Today, in air conditioning comfort at the Joint Boutique Hotel, 5 o'clock, be there. And I can't wait to tell you more about the next presentation, which will be our salute to Mexican December holidays. But we'll leave that for another day. Let's take a look at your comments. Eric Robb, my dear friend and community partner to Coffee and Headlines, what a pleasure to see you this morning, and what a pleasure to see you yesterday in person at your hotel. I had no idea that you were in town, but it was great to say hello as always. And look at all these wonderful good mornings from other friends. I just love it. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Den says, looking forward to the gratitude presentation tonight. I am so glad that you're going to be there. This is amazing. And more good mornings, more good mornings. What else do I want to? Oh, my goodness. How good to see you, Spencer. As you remember, Spencer kindly donated a handful of International Friendship Club's memberships a few days ago. And of course, I put you, Spencer, in touch with a lovely lady that coordinates memberships. We are just waiting for you to make that connection so that we can have our big membership giveaway. For those of you that don't know what that is, 30 memberships were donated to Coffee and Headlines. Memberships for the International Friendship Club. And a membership to the International Friendship Club gives you discounts in a lot of establishments. I think it's only 600 pesos. And a very kind human being donated 30 of those. Then Spencer decided to donate a few more. And I'm just waiting for the Spencer bit to be clarified and processed so that we can have a big membership giveaway here for Coffee and Headlines viewers. Yay. Let's see what else we have. More good mornings. Stan, another community partner. I look forward to seeing you at Gratitude. I know you have your tickets, and I'm excited to see you this afternoon. Oh my goodness, a new person. Hello, Keith. I'm going to give your last name a shot. Rabidu. Keith Rabidu. If I got that wrong, please forgive me. Keith says you are from Sarnia, Ontario, where it is -1 Celsius. Ouch. I wish I was with you today. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you very much for that. And you are with us today, although it's not quite as chilly as it is over there. But welcome. Let's see. Right? That was snarky. I mean, hemorrhoids. My mother had hemorrhoids, so I know it's not a good walk in the park. And I'm sorry, Mom, for saying that out loud. Please don't chastise me. Let's see. Oh, good. Pamela says, we had our opening night for Beware the House on Haunted Hill, and the reviews are coming in, and they are great. That's good to hear. As you know, I'm going to go see it Friday, and that's tomorrow. Oh my God, tomorrow. Hey, everyone, let's all go to see the new play tomorrow. I'm going with a bunch of friends. I think we reserved 10 seats or 12 seats. So let's have a good showing from Coffee and Headlines tomorrow night at this community play performed at the American School in Marina Vallarta. Let's see. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh my God, stop. Stan, you're going to be at the play tomorrow. How fun. That means that we're going to have more people from Coffee and Headlines. Love it. Love it. That's a little harsh, Albert. I don't know about people needing to get a life. I mean, everyone's entitled to whatever their passions are. I mean, and this goes for those of you that think that I should that I should get a life because I love Dr. Simi. You know, I like my Dr. Simi. So if people out there like their donuts, just or waiting in line for Pancho's tacos, definitely not for me. But Albert, just breathe and let it go and let it be. At least that's my take. Oh, stop. Really? Brian says that the first 100 people got free donuts for a year. Oh, no wonder people were waiting. You saw the first person waiting in line at 3:45 a.m.? No, I don't think I would want free donuts for a year. That would be very, very bad for my lovely presence. Not good. Gouda. My open mic at Nacho Daddy on Tuesdays is no cover. Tómala. And we have many headliners from all the venues in town coming by to promo their shows. Now that is the right price for some great entertainment. Absolutely agree. But isn't that crazy, Gouda? I mean, I'm so glad you're here because we were having this conversation just the other day. Isn't it crazy that you can go to this venue, in elsewhere, in Marina Vallarta, not in Emiliano Zapata, and you can see a tribute show for 250 pesos? I mean, I really wish somebody could explain me the logic between this contrast between one place and the other. And oh, Jules, it's so great to see you. Thanks, Paco, for the Vagabundas Versalles. Love Karina. She's excited. Well, I'm excited too. Maybe I'll ask Karina to bring some Kung Pao chicken to the interview. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I need to stop by and enjoy some of your delicious cuisine. Thank you very much, Chef. Great to see you this morning. And if you haven't been, oh my God, Vagabundas Versalles, you have to stop by. It is a great restaurant. Love it. Let's see. Ba-di-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yes, you got the pronunciation of my last name correct. I am impressed. Merci, Keith. Sometimes I get it right. Sometimes I don't. Oh, stop. I cannot put that on the screen. No, it's not about me. As soon as our show is done, we will be loitering at your shows frequently. You know we adore you. Please come to ours. Of course I'll be there. I am so looking forward to seeing the play. It's going to be a lot of fun. And this is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's content. I must confess I was a little rattled yesterday when I looked at the comparison between prices in some venues and entertainment venues and others. And then I said to myself, Paco, you don't get rattled about expensive restaurants versus inexpensive restaurants. You simply choose to go to the ones that you like to go. And some places are not for you, I said to myself. So let me just say that some places or some types of events are not for me. But if they are for you, hey, by all means, go and enjoy yourselves. This was our show for today. Thank you very much for your support and your contributions. Thank you so much. Oh, that's what got a little smaller. I see. Okay, I need to fix that button because now it's showing up where it's not supposed to. There it is. Thank you for your contributions. Thank you so much for all you bring to the table. And I will see you either this afternoon at Gratitude or I'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good one.